Well, I think that it's important to study art because if you know, like, artwork or what people have done in the past for what reasons they've done it, it makes you think. It's a form of expression. It's a form of catharsis. It lets you say what's on your mind without having to speak to anyone. Like, oh, I'm not gonna go up to some stranger and be like, oh, can I tell you my life problems? Like, people say a picture is worth 1,000 words.
The focus of BAC is to explore the who, what we call the who, the what, the how. Who am I? What do I want to say? And how do I want to say it?
In the beginning of the day, I walk in and we sit down. We usually answer a question relating to art, and then we reflect on our answers, and then the teacher gives us an assignment for the day, or if we're working on personal projects, we get to work.
It's really important to teach art history together with the technical because I think you see the technique being applied hands-on. So when we look at paintings by Van Gogh and Cezanne, you know, Rembrandt or contemporary artists like Kara Walker, we're looking at people who have found a language that is visual, and we're seeing how did they do that. And there's a technique that goes alongside that language. So we're looking at brushstroke, we're looking at color, we're looking at tone, composition, balance. We're looking at all of those things.
My independent project is portraits of people that I know that have gone through immigration process or that have left their countries and came over to the United States. It's everywhere around me. It's really big, basically because I'm a Mexican-born student here in the United States. So it's something that will affect me in the future. So I really had to focus on that, and I had to reflect on my experiences.
Do you want to be an artist?
I'm not sure, but I don't think that whether I become professional or not will change the fact that tomorrow is probably not going to be the last work of art that I make.
Whether they become visual artists or not, I think it's important to be able to articulate oneself. Speaking, oral speaking skills, leadership skills, collaboration skills, collaborating, working together with each other and with larger communities and other partnering groups.
It's important to study art because it's not just something that you think it's pretty or interesting. It usually has something to do with the time and era, and it's important because people use art to express themselves, so you need to pay attention to what they're trying to say, their message.